Morning and welcome to Inside Naija. On top the station where your matter now we own CHRICED Radio and TV. My name na Princess. And you know as we take one, first of all, we'll take you enter for inside the front pages of newspapers. And then our sabi person go pieces the big to reach them for the news. But today program go take a different dimension. We get like 3 different segments inside the show. But you're going to need to deal with us to enjoy everything. But right now, time don't reach for the front pages of newspapers and we could jump straight into it. The Vanguard, now in status of this morning, and accommodation wahala, now in the worry universities, students, parents, they cry on top the matter. You go need to enter inside the paper, make you foresee all the small gist them we follow that begins. And for on top to repair our refineries wey no work, House of Representatives don order say make dem torchlight the $18 billion wey they don spend so far. And for the issue of giving pardon, Tinubu don do forgiveness for Macaulay, Ogoni 9, Vatsa, Lawan, and others dem. Police don kpake 12 people wey dem believe say get hand inside the death of that Arise news story person Somtochukwu. Still for inside the front pages of the newspaper, on top the new INEC Chairman, Nigerians, political parties don't begin to set agenda. They talk what they expect from Amupitan. Still for the issue of tinted glass, they say come and see why police they pause the enforcement so far. And for inside sports, on the World Cup qualifiers, we must beat Lesotho, Benin. Na Ndidi de yan that one. All of this and more inside the front page of the Vanguard newspaper. Moving to the next newspaper this morning, now the Blueprint newspaper. Inside the Blueprint newspaper this morning, Nigerians don't set agenda as Council of State don't talk say Ampitan nomination as INEC Chairman no dey work. And now they don't tell and say make it torchlight all the other things them where we say that they go down there. Before Nigeria representative to UK, Christopher Colade, don't die for the age of 93 years old. Strike. Lockouts, all of them know they are allowed for 3 free trade zones. Now waiting Nebza, they tell Pengasan be that. Still, Tinubu don't do forgiveness for Macaulay, Vatsa, Farouk Lawan, Ogoni 9, and 163 orders. Senate don't tie the presentation of the 2026 to 2029 MTEF 2024 budget report. And Fashola, Bonuola, media top people, they celebrate Hakim Bello at 60. Just enter, you go also see for Inside Sports for World Cup qualifier, Chelle say in they put mind on Osimhen, Lookman to kill the crocodiles. Enter for Inside the Blueprint, you go see all of this and plenty more. The next newspaper for we hand, now The Nation. Inside The Nation, Amputan nomination as INEC Chairman, then they collect plenty support. Council of State endorse the person waiting to pick and said they go forward the name for Senate to confirm. State pardon for Macaulay, Vatsa, Ogoni leaders, Lawan, others. You go see them there. Social entrepreneur Oralusi don't also say in they join the bid for Osun APC governorship ticket. APC NWC don't disqualify Kayode Ojo from Ekiti primaries. And finally, for inside the front page of The Nation, diplomat, top businessman, media savvy person, Colade, don't die for the age of 92 years. Enter inside The Nation, you go see all of that and more. Moving to the next paper this morning, we get the Daily Sun. Inside the Daily Sun this morning, forest guards just gathered themselves, enter bush to take go through where all those bandits and kidnappers come up from there. Amupitan don't get support of the Council of State as INEC chair. Sanu, Nasu, they do we no go agree for the delay on how they implement the 2009 negotiation. Presidency rejects Showore plan for Nnamdi Kanu protest. Tinubu, Sanwo-Olu, they cry for the death of Kolade. All of this and more inside the Daily Sun newspaper. And the Daily Trust come be the next one this morning. And inside the Daily Trust, Amupitan and in records. How make it for lead INEC? Now parties, they talk that one. Israel, Hamas don't sign Gaza ceasefire deal. FCT Council don't withdraw TV radio levy. And they still also do a report there to tell you how the new income tax go affect you. Another big gist for inside the Daily Trust, Tinubu don't pardon Vatsa, Farouk Lawan, others them. Christopher Olukolade don't die for the age of 92 years old. House of Reps go torchlight $18 billion spent so far on refineries. And APC don't disqualify 2 Ekiti governorship aspirants and dissolve the Enugu excos. Daily Trust, now you go see this and more. Nigerian Tribune, Oga Tinubu don't explain. See why I pick Amiputan to become INEC chair. And also, Council of State approve a choice. Bill Gates, 958 others go get national honors. The new police trust fund, they said they go come out and do another one very soon. And insecurity in Nigeria no get anything to do with religion. Now within Senate, they talk koro be that. We go continue to put the need of country people first inside all your budget. Makinde, now in talk that one. Ekiti governorship primary, APC don't disqualify Kayode Ojo. They don't pursue the Enugu State Working Committee and then go do public hearing for changes in their party constitution. The case of Osun local government money, they don't shift them. Court don't extend the order to freeze the bank account. Osun AG's lawyer, they oppose a PDP, APC joinder applications. APC top Oga Oralusi don't join Osun governorship race. Tinubu lead front to pay tribute as Christopher Kolade die for the age of 92 years old. Tinubu don't still pardon Herbert Macaulay, Vatsa, Lawan, and do amnesty for 82 prisoners. And for the sports story, World Cup qualifiers, Lesotho must fall. Now waiting Ekong and Bassi, the yarn bidards. Rounding up the front page of the newspapers this morning, now Punch Sports Extra. And inside the Punch Sports Extra, Eagles job rumor. No make sense. Now waiting a guavon the yarn bidards. And then Eagles don't also resume the waka to qualify for World Cup with the game where Nigeria go play against Lesotho. Galatasaray don't also say they're still interested in Lukman. Osimhen say na force me to sign for Napoli. Odegaard, they risk of a long injury time. Alex Iwobi, now be the special interview we then do for there. And in the share in 2026 World Cup dream. Chelsea United, they also find how to get Semenyo to conjoin them. And for other to read them, Parker wants Itoma fight in December. Oshodi, they predict tough ITTF Africa Championships. All of this and plenty more inside the Punch Sports Extra newspaper. And this, now where we go wrap up the curtain for the front pages of newspapers for today. But do yourself a good one by to try get, even if now one of this paper, make you for read the full yarns and stay informed. Join us again on Monday, same time, same station, for another edition of the front pages of newspapers inside Naija. But not go anywhere, because next, now the big stories them inside the news. Oga Presido Bola Ahmed Tinubu don't do pardon for some people and also national honors for plenty others. This and more coming next on the show. You still there on top Inside Naija for the station where your matter now we own. My name na Princess Anyana. And to take follow us, break down the big gist them for Inside the Matters this morning. I get Kolawole or Money. Kolawole, good morning. Thank God, say na Friday.
So much.
All right, so inside the news, some huge matters them did here. First of all, we've been the wait yesterday, say then go do the National Council of States meeting, and then there was a talk of say then go talk who go be the next person who go be INEC Chairman. And now the thing now don't come out, and Professor Joash Ojo Amupitan, now be the person we President nominate, and the Council of States accept him. What next?
Yeah, what's next is for him to start the assignment. Unfortunately, it will make sense, say we get people we don't already they used to the system. Where we say, go still need to teach them one or two things to carry out this kind of assignment. With that, it's easier to know, okay, these are the loopholes, and how you want to manage that kind of situation. But in this context now, some people will talk, say, okay, in assignment now administrative, whenever he comes in, he go feel fit in. It no bad, say we get somebody will go be in charge immediately. So part of waiting he go need to do, in fact, if you are not an INEC chairman, at least you know a few number of Nigerians or an average Nigerians understand the challenges of electoral process in this country. So he should be able to come and change the narrative. The narrative in the sense that we get many loopholes. It gets some of it will be say, na INEC alone go suffer. But we like waiting with they always call body language in Nigeria. When they discover, say, the leadership makes sense, they know they take any nonsense from anybody, they follow us too, then go sit down well. So we're expecting him to come on board, to come and at least improve on what we have right now. Because if you check his predecessor right now, he will be able to tell us, okay, he has done this, he has done that. But he still no make the system they kajad as expected by Nigerians. So part of waiting go really need to look into be say they don't already they propose again, say make we get new electoral act review. You understand the ongoing review process, make them fast track them. And apart from that, we should be expecting them to say, okay, 2027 election by now, waiting go be the budget, waiting go be the procurement, waiting then go need to improve on and how they won't get it right. So if we can be able to manage that, and expectedly again, we are hoping that it will be approved by the National Assembly. If that happens, then we also expect him not to answer anybody's call. Let him represent the interests of Nigerians. So how if it achieve this, I don't know. It depends on his own personal discipline, whether I go feel do am or not. We'll wait and see. But we are hoping that we get an INEC chairman that will not be able to compromise
That
the
is
way.
truly independent.
Yes, that is truly independent. So how we can be able to achieve it with the impression where Nigeria be the talk, say me president no they appoint INEC chairman, we'll wait and see. But we are hoping that he'll be able to write his name in a good book of Nigerians, not the interests of the people we appoint him.
Okay, so earlier in the week, when we they discuss this matter, we they talk say, why you go like me carry person? So it took now from Kogi State, North Central. You think say that one matter? Like,
Yeah,
are the people okay with it?
yeah, they should be okay with it, no matter wherever you are coming from. When you want to now make it matter for people to be reasoning, that can you imagine where they pick you is when you misrepresent Nigerians. But what you are to do, the assignment is not talking about location. It's talking about you want to come and deliver good electoral process to Nigerians. Wherever you are coming from is not the case. It's just because of the mentality of the way we manage things before. Now, the reason why some people go to us, okay, if you come from here or there, issues fit happen. But regardless of where you are coming from, trust Nigerians, they will not have problem with it if you deliver well. If you don't deliver well, they can now be reading meaning to where it's coming from. After all, the first, the second, and the third now from my Ataro Jega from Kebbi State, and the person that just left, and the current one, they are still from the north. But these North Central people hardly even believe say they be part of the North. So regardless of where you are coming from, when Nigerians discover that okay, the electoral process is improving, and there's no all this impression that okay, this person don't he had no too clean, they will take their face off where you are coming from. They will just believe that you come and do the right thing, and that is what we're expecting from the new INEC chairman.
Okay, now they don't congratulate and they don't set again agenda and everything. But just mention, and even the report mentioned that it still needs to go through screening and approval from the National Assembly. And they said on Tuesday that will happen. Have the National Assembly ever rejected a nomination, or is there the risk of him being rejected?
Had, except if you check the antecedent of the current 10th National Assembly, they may not have problem with whatever Oga Presido
So all the
is bringing
congratulations
before
is
them.
not premature.
It's not to us, because like you've been talking now, say whether they don't already reject any person before. We never witnessed that kind of situation before. And we are not hoping that they will say, okay, this one results too. Now fake results, now in get. So with that, I think we are good to go. They will eventually pass it because they don't already approve them yesterday, and Oga Presido will push it. If they want to even oppose it, the majority will still have their way. And we want to check the majority. For a National Assembly that is singing on your mandate, we shall stand. So you should expect that
the mandate has already
no
been.
I doubt if it go happen in that regard.
All right. So, Oga Professor Joash Ojo, I'm Amopita. Now they don't put now say to take over the INEC chair position. But like we talk, we still wait for approval and push to go work from the end of the National Assembly. Caller talk something, and even then the reports to say some they say at this time where they come now, when Nigerians no get trust, no get belief in our electoral system. So you go need to come and bring back that trust. And now workings, now you go show whether we come begin they look, say, see where it come from, or to see blame them. So we hope there will be workings and they will not come here again, come they talk about election matters. Now, still that yesterday, another big thing we Presido do, he gave pardon. I remember, was it yesterday, President, when they talk about sometimes some of prisoners, people go to prison and then they go there, their wait trial, and then maybe there will be prison break, or somebody will just come and do pardon for some them. So now, Oga Presido now don't do pardon for people like Macaulay, formerly General Mama Vatsa, Lawan of the Otedola Gate situation, Ogoni 9, and then plenty other inmates too. They say some of them because of age, some of them because of ill health, and plenty others. What do you get to talk first of all about all the pardon we Oga Presido just give yesterday?
Yeah, Oga Presido has the right to do or undo when it has to do with a presidential pardon. He gets the constitutional backing on waiting don't do yesterday. Nobody could fit talk say why you do it dey against the constitution. It is discretional, so he can choose who he will give this kind of pardon.
Yeah.
And don't forget, President Muhammadu Buhari been do that one too shortly before he left office. Some of the former governors who they already pushed in their jail. In fact, some of them even attempted to even contest for election that time. And because he don't already did close to the INEC timetable, now the reason why they know been do am. So he no bad say he do waiting been do. He get many of them we don't already die. Yes. They say they still pardon them, say because they don't want me that kind of name.
Follow them. Yeah, like about Macaulay, Mama Vatsa.
Like I've never seen with that pardon or no pardon. I doubt if many Nigerians see them as ex-convicts. You understand? Pardon or no pardon, anytime you hear about Macaulay, you have this mindset of, okay, now the good guys will work for Nigerians with that. So it's not by giving them pardon or no pardon. It gets some now, we get this pardon that people are still questioning into today what was the motive of the pardon. That now brings us to one of them this time around. I mean, Lawan, that got the presidential pardon yesterday. Luckily, he has been able to serve his jail time. You understand? Then give am 7 years, may go panty, and he don't already serve am. They don't already come out from prison before this one came on board. So what it means is that by implication, if you are ex-convict in Nigeria, you know fit contest for election, you can vote, but you cannot be voted for. So by implication now, the move where Oga Presido bin make yesterday will enable Farouk Lawan to contest for election. On record now, he never go to jail.
He never committed any
He never
crime.
committed any.
So the $30 fuel subsidy situation is gone.
It's gone. That is what it means as we speak right
Clean
now.
slate.
On record, he go jail, but they don't already give him pardon. And the pardon, the motive of this kind of pardon now political move. You understand? And many Nigerians will have this impression of, okay, maybe now because of a number of these people where you want favor, now you just remember those guys. You say, okay, let us attach it so that the attention will not be like, okay, why am I giving Farouk Lawan this kind of pardon? But here, I don't already talk and say, Oga Presido get right to do what he been do. He can use his discretion to do am. But wetin this one mean when we're talking about the situation of moral decadence in the country as we speak right now?
Complaint of is still even in the news today.
Now, you get a number of them we never even finish their jail time. Buhari been give them pardon. Most of them politicians. This time around, the person we don't already come out, we people to supposed to use them to learn lessons. Say, oh, if I really mean well, say I want to be a politician tomorrow, I no go do anyhow. If I do anyhow, the moment they jail me, I will not be able to become a president again. But what kind of precedents we are setting right now, if tomorrow Farouk Lawan contests for president and eventually win, they no talk say no commit the offense. You understand? Until today, again, the people wey won't even bribe them, they are moving around, they are still mingling with president.
Nothing happens to them.
With people in the international community, they don't get any problem. But that is not the situation as we speak right now. So when you check wetin Oga Presido been do, specifically on Farouk Lawan, e no mean say we mean business with fighting of corruption in the country. So I now wonder when Oga Presido talk say corruption is gone in the country. The reason why the likes of Showore don't enter court now, when he attempted to counter the move, because somebody don't already go serve. The only thing you are doing to him now is for him to be able to come and say, okay, I want to contest again, Mr. Integrity, that enter court. Till today, they've not been able to reopen that book to say, okay, the investigation where they talk made this committee in the House of Representatives that time investigate. Till today, they don't see the end of that investigation. Those guys are still the one, the cabals they are referring to that they want to fight in oil sector. Till today, we are still struggling to get refinery back because of the activities of some of these guys. Now the person they used as a scapegoat, you are now granting him presidential pardon. You know me say we really mean business, say we want to fight corruption because we are encouraging more people to get into it.
Okay, now, but from what they talk, then pardon about 82 other prisoners. According by the committee where they inaugurate to Torchlight Time, they said they got about 294 applications for pardon, and said then review and interview 175 inmates in correctional centers. Then, like I talk, some of them sickness, some of them behave well, good behavior. You get some of them even try to correct their self. So yes, he get the prerogative to give pardon. But this issue of giving pardon, there was one person where they say a businessman will do fraud. He was sentenced to 17 years. He don't do 12 years. But if he say he show remorse, so then give him the rest. This pardon thing, does it even really make sense?
It's a global practice anyway. We get it. If you remember, even the immediate past US president being pardoned his son. Because he discovered say he want to go to jail. At the point when they were doing the investigation, he talks say whatever happens, he will take it. If the jail is son, he will accept it. But family pressure here and there, and some of this pardon you are seeing, it is when they want to do it, they will now factor some of those people that you are 100 and so thousand. They have specific targets.
Where they want
to
that
they are lobbying for. the public figures among them. So when they want to do it, they will not want they will not want it to sound as if, okay, it's only because of these people we want to make this move. They will now look for other applicants and add it up.
But Kola, this pardon, yes, this pardon, is this supposed to cover like every crime? You're not supposed to be, maybe they say some people do, let's say awaiting trial for say you thief yam, or maybe for say you do disturbance. As we know, get all of this, maybe community, but maybe somebody kill, somebody do fraud, you get somebody put hand for corruption. Is it okay to give pardon to such people, even if they show remorse?
So you, they feel like many Nigerians will not agree with it. Many people will not agree with it. But it has condition. When the judge is giving that verdict, some of them, they will say they can never enjoy presidential pardon.
Okay.
You understand?
No,
so maybe a case of Farouk Lawan now, when they made that judge, if they have put that condition there, Oga President no go get right to say, okay, I want to go ahead. So it now depends on what in our constitution when they talk about. Okay, if you kill somebody, let us add it in the constitution, say this person will never enjoy presidential pardon. If you don't put that condition there, politicians will still take advantage of that loopholes and give pardon to whoever. Oh, if you indulge in any corrupt acts and then catch you, if they jail you, you can never enjoy presidential pardon. If it is boldly written in the constitution, then we will not be having this conversation.
995 Nigerians and foreigners also got national honors that yesterday. Some they don't already give them, like all those are falcons, then where they add, they don't get, even Bill Gates gets giving national honors to foreigners.